Welcome back to Attila, Hot Invasion. On my last video I decided I'm going to do a turn end. I'll just do a turn end and then start the video anew from the turn end. But I've had a change of plan. I don't want to leave it the way that it is. I want to go further. You see, I've got the two of them together here now, so I'm hoping I can trap them some way. It's not the best way, because in some ways I want to also be able to well, I don't know, utilise my the resources that I've got, So, in other words, improve, increase, etc. Anyway, that's another issue. So, what I am going to do is risk it, take them off here, and I've decided to attack here now, to pin him in position there, and then attack him. Now I've already stopped him from moving by hitting him with various agents. Well, I think I have anyway, pretty sure I did. In fact, I'm not even sure if he can reach, can he? No, he can't reach anywhere, can he? He's done his maximum movement, I think, to there. Oh, hang on, he can't reach now either. Oh, he hasn't got any movement. Oh, of course he has, I'm clicking the wrong one. Right, okay. Let's just double check this one now as well then. Yeah, okay, it is this and that one, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is send this, not that one, this one in to here. So if I can get him to encircle there, do all this while it's still summertime. That's one of my other reasons for doing it, so we're not having to do things in winter. So if I just encircle that now.
Besieging settlement.
Ah, I wonder why it didn't give me the chance of picking up any equipment. Maybe I don't need equipment for this one, do I? Is it because it's not walled? Ah, that's right, it's not walled. Oh, that's even better then. That's very good news for me. So what have I got in here then? Okay, these are a little bit depleted. I've still got two of these. I should be able to borrow some of these forces here. Yeah, I haven't got any siege equipment in there though. So the only thing I've got is... oh yeah, that's my better one, isn't it? So really all I've got is two pieces of siege equipment to be able to take these guys on with. But I'm pretty sure he's been stopped from moving, hasn't he? Oh, maybe he hasn't. In response to hostile agent recent espionage, it's on its guard. Oh, it's on its guard, so I didn't succeed. Campaign movement disabled. Oh, he can't move because he's in a fort. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, let's take the best advantage we can of that then. So, right. Oh, it looks like he can even go into yurts after this, doesn't it? Oh, he can get away. Yeah, that's not very fair, is it, really? What's he got in here? I thought I'd at least done something. Killed a general or something. Was it a total failure last time? Seems as though it was, doesn't it? It was a day or so ago. It's Easter at the moment, so it was Easter Sunday yesterday, and so I've had some gaps. But anyway, where am I up to now? I think perhaps it's him going into there, isn't it? Or is it him going into there, backed up by him? I think it has to be him, to be honest. Oh no, it can't be. Ah, now there's a thought. No, okay. It's got to be him that does it. Right, okay, keep these right to the back. They're all cavalry, they're all very mobile, so they can all move backwards out of the way anyway, can't they? So I think we should be okay there with those. These are mainly infantry, loads and loads of war dogs. I think we could surround them. I'm starting to think now maybe I could have taken the whole... No, this is definitely the best way, I think, to protect what I've got. Yep, okay. These in against here. No equipment available. And we don't need anybody. It's only halfway, that, isn't it? That's very surprising, I think. That is really, really very surprising. That it's only half and half. But, come on, surely I should be able to handle one unit and a garrison with one unit and a bit. One army and a bit, I would have thought, wouldn't you? Let's give it a try anyway. Fight the battle on the battlefield, yes. Okay, well, usual thing, I'll bring you back in when we get set up. So, back in a second, folks.
And not a moment too
Well, I'll
soon.
show you what's happening. I've got some archers out here on skirmish only. I suspected he'd come out and attack me, so my reinforcements are coming on at the back. These are just going to shoot and then run away. It looks like he's coming out with his
The
spears
enemy
first,
approaches.
which means really I need to be on, what do you call it, heavy ammunition, don't I really? So put them on heavy shot. They should be able to get some shots in against there, but I will have to watch out if any dogs come for us. What are they? Are they dogs? Horse riders, well, I'm not too sure, but anyway, we're on skirmish mode, so we should be okay. And then it's going to be a case of positioning all my other troops, getting them all into a position so that we can hit him when he gets closer to us. So I'll be back when that all happens. Back in a second, folks. Well, as I said a moment ago, we'll see if he comes for us, see what he does. He has started to come for us, and there are some horse here that might even catch us, I don't know, light skirmisher cavalry, but we'll see what happens. I haven't got cavalry that can fire while moving yet, so I do have to keep an eye on these. I haven't really been able to do anything with these men at the back here. In fact, I'll get him out of the way straight away, because I don't want him kind of at risk, do I? So, but these guys here, I'm hoping they'll get the odd shot in against his troops, if there's any slight chance. I don't think we're being hit by anybody, but now it does look like I'm going to have to just simply pull these back completely out of the way, because it looks like they might get caught by this light melee cavalry. That's good news for us, because we can simply draw him in then, can't we, you know, to an attack against us. So let's pull these back all the way, say, to maybe here. Actually, probably better off more over here, I would think. Okay, fast as we can. Whole idea is going to be to... did I get all three of them then? Yeah, I got all three, didn't I? So we should be able to hope we can get away anyway. Right, and that should drag him all the way in to an attack on us. I hope we didn't lose anybody there. I don't think we did, no. Okay, well, these are on auto fire, so anything that comes near to us we will simply have a shot at. I don't know what he's doing. Why did he stop? That's really stupid. I don't know why he stopped there. That doesn't make any sense. So I do need to make sure he comes back to where I want him to go to. Let's see if he's doing that. Sometimes there are anomalies in this game. Maybe it's meant to be there. Maybe they're meant to suddenly become incredibly brave or stupid or whatever the case may be. Right, okay, we're going backwards now anyway, aren't we? So that's good news. I don't know if we actually hit anybody or create any damage. Don't seem to have done, do we? But we have had a good look at his forces, and that is very valuable. What I want from my onagers is the ability to be able to shoot as quickly as possible. The fire damage and shooting slowly is not really an advantage for us. What we want most of all really is to be able to... Has he stopped again? If they've stopped, then it's bad news. I'm going to need to keep hurrying these on until... Why have they stopped? I don't understand why he's done that. I need to sort that one out. Let's... that one and that one I'd like, please. In fact, what are they? They could be war dogs or something, are they? Yeah, they're war hounds, aren't they? Well, maybe we should be shooting. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get these back, and then when he gets into my range, I'll bring you back into the game. So I'll be back again in a second, folks. Now, the problem with a battle like this is you get hidden troops that appear from nowhere. These have suddenly appeared. They've appeared while I've been being chased around. One of my units I've got back, the other one did silly things and it got caught and all sorts of things, so I've had to take him off skirmish mode because he just wasn't behaving the way that I wanted him to behave. There is another horse unit around here somewhere that can catch me. He's vanished, and I don't know where he is because there were originally two of them over there, so I just don't know what's going on there. Weird, isn't it? What I've done with my onagers is I've put them on I've put them on normal fire, but I've arranged their fire against the pikemen over here in the hope that we can get... Well, we've got 40 there, 40 out of 56 there, 38 out of 56. We do seem to be having some effect on those, so that's good news. Now we've got to the point... you see, I can't deal with this all at once. I can't deal with the video. I can't deal with the movement of these and where these other troops might suddenly appear as these were moving back, and any others that might appear anywhere else, and these over here at the same time. It's just impossible for me to do that, and certainly impossible for me to do that without pausing. So I'm just going to have to do this on a pause so you can see how all this works, because there's absolutely no way otherwise. See what I mean? I have to take the others out of my view while I go and have a look at what's happening over here. Now these here are now on their way back. I think I've got those under control now, I hope. But then of course you really don't know who they're going to walk into, who they're going to find. Right. Why isn't the game on pause? See how he vanished? There's another one somewhere else, like I said to you before. I have no idea where he is. None at all. Is he even running anymore? Doesn't look to me as though he's even running. Taking fire, very tired. Yeah, we know about that. Yeah, he is running. Okay, so we're okay that way. Right, now, next thing is then, what's happened now while I've been up there with these cavalry that are down here. Now, I've got my horse archers on heavy fire, so they should be able to take those out. Well, there's 5 out of 28 now, so we've definitely worked some magic on those there, but there's 25 out of 28 on there. So in other words, he's focusing fire on those, isn't he? Which ain't good. So what I have to do is send out my light shock cavalry. I suspect they're really for against infantry, but anyway, there you go. Against those guys. So we can clear those away. Perhaps these as well. It looks like my horse archers are going to be able to deal with all the rest of them, doesn't it? Come on. Come on. Right. And have I got him or what? Why haven't we got... We have got him. Yeah, I think. Not even sure if I've got him or not. Yeah. Okay, so I send all 4 of those up to there. That means I should have some flanking troops then to be able to handle him afterwards, doesn't it? Now I'm hoping, these are on normal shot by the way, I'm hoping they're going to take out light troops, such as these. 47 out of 56, 54 out of 56. So I hope that means that I'm within range. I'm not even sure I am really. His pikemen seem to have vanished. I don't know what that means. Does that mean then that we've destroyed them? That would be brilliant news if we had, because they're the most important ones for us to get rid of. We have lots and lots of cavalry, so I need to keep an eye out for that. Because if they've gone, it means then that my onagers are no longer going to be firing. You see how he vanished then? There was a spear unit there that suddenly just vanished. So when they vanish, my onagers stop firing, of course, because they no longer have a target. So what do? Do I give them another target? And I think I should. I'm going to give them this target, and I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to put them on barrage, which means that they'll fire much more frequently. Right, now, they've reappeared now. Now I've done that. Those there. Now let's put these on barrage as well. Now there's going to be another pike unit there now that's arrived. Now can you see what's happening over here? He's reappeared. See, he reappeared over there. And I don't even know which one that is. Is it the first one or the second one? It's all a bit odd, this completely vanishing and then coming back into view, isn't it? Yeah, well, I think I was right. I think they've taken those out. Yes, they have, without even having to move. So that's very, very good news for us. These 4 should easily be able to take those out, I would hope. Are we getting away? Look at that. I think he's catching us. Maybe he isn't. Very difficult to tell, isn't it? Right, so let's have a look at this part of the battlefield now, moving from side to side all the time, like we're having to do. We should be taking out these guys, the light slingers, and we should also be taking out the light skirmishers. 51 out of 56. I'm really not too sure what we are taking out. I just hope to goodness that we are. They are on auto fire, aren't they? I hope so. Skirmish mode. I don't want them on skirmish mode. Excuse me, I do want them on the auto fire though. Okay, well, let's go and have another look and see what's happening then, shall we? Certainly my onagers will have run out of shot completely. Look, see that? Take my eye off the ball and suddenly I'm caught here. What's happening here? Why have they been hit? Who are they taking fire from? I don't see anybody that can fire at them. I've no idea. No idea at all what's happening with those. See what I mean? You can completely lose a unit, you know, and the whole idea of that unit was simply I'm going to withdraw them. Just, can I withdraw them? Halt, withdraw. Let's just withdraw them completely and see what happens. Because something weird's going on that I just do not understand with those units, and I don't think he's lost anybody there. 24 out of 28. See, my unit's now routed. I could end up losing that unit completely. He should have been able to skirmish up there, I think, anyway, but who knows. What's that that's gone? They're the horse raiders that we got rid of before. So I should now be able to, once we've got rid of those pikemen, they're the most important ones for us to get rid of. So if I put them on heavy, put them over towards the spears, and I put these on heavy, put them over towards there. These, obviously very, very important. These now go on heavy, and I need those over there as well. And these also on heavy, and I need these to go over there as well. We desperately need to take those out. Now we've got problems with the warhounds. So let's see what we can do now. If we can only take out, you see, now we've got problems risking losing these. Damn. Okay, but what I most need to do, I hope they're his. Yes, they are. Yes. Okay, now I should have 4 units over there. Have I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Right, now, what I'd like to do is send 2 of them. Let's send that one over to there. We'll send this one over to there. We'll send, not that one, this one over to there. And then we'll put this one over here, ready to be able to help in a sort of a flank attack. Yeah? Okay, now that should take out those warhounds. Now the other thing I need to do now is over the other side, which is these guys. Yeah, I need to get these over here. Their job is going to be to take out these warhounds and take out those axemen. Hopefully. I don't know why they haven't seen anybody off yet, those archers. At some point I'm going to need to get them out of the way because they're going to be exposed. 52 out of 56. I don't know how we're doing with these. 32 out of 56. Really not too sure. They're attacking, so we can leave those to the job. Okay, over here I've got to be really careful about these guys now. So I think it's going to have to be these that go in. Yeah. Okay. Now is the big risk. Because we've got these guys here, pikemen, in our way. They're obviously going to come to the support of the warhounds, aren't they? So let's get these up there and him also up there. Okay, good. And then I should have a load of horse archers somewhere. These, is it? Yeah. Now they're on heavy. They should be shooting at there. Let's hope they are. Right. Oh, blimey, what was that? Some warhounds just went into my horse there. Which horse are they? Let's go and have a look at them. These. Right, well I'll have those simply withdraw. These guys here, I could probably do with them being on melee to attack those warhounds. Okay, good. Right, now I think we might just be in business.
The men have broken and are fleeing.
Well, can't do anything about it, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. I think my onagers have finished now, haven't they? So we can get though. Why can't I withdraw them? I can. Good. At some point, the general's going to have to get involved in all of this. Excuse me. Now those horses are going, we can now turn in towards these guys as well. See how the spearmen are getting involved there? This is where we get problems once the spearmen get involved. So what I have to do is hit the flank of those spearmen there. Not many men there in that force, only 14, but it's important that that's what we do with them. Voice is going as well now. Is that a general? No, it isn't. Well, he could come in handy. I'm not sure quite against who yet. What are these here? that have hit my archers. They're warhounds. Okay, good. We'll get those in against the warhounds. Hopefully they can go in against the warhounds as well, can they? What's happening there? Oh, come on. Which unit are you? There. How many have you got? You got 22. That's good. Well, you can also go in against... No, perhaps you should go in against... No. These here, not against spears. Against there. That's it. Okay. Now, you might now be able to take those out. Now, hopefully we've hit the spearmen from two different sides at once, which should make a big difference to us. Now he's sending in those warhounds. Now, these guys now need to be really on melee mode. They need to be taking out things like warhounds. Okay?
Mounted bows! Weapons ready! Charge!
Okay, now we have problems because we've got spearmen coming at us. Big problem. No choice really, there. Maybe bring him in to help against the Nordic brigands, whatever they're called. Right. Now, are my archers doing their best against these guys? They might now be able to help against there. So he can help there. And he can help there. Okay, good.
The men are broken and running for their lives!
Well, can't do anything about it, I'm afraid.
Mounted bows! Back! Throw your weapons! A unit has used all available ammunition.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it has to be. Right, okay, don't really want to hit those pikemen, but I think I'm going to have to. Now we need the generals to go in. I think when he starts to generally rout, that's the time we send in the generals. I think they're generals anyway. Right, just one more unit to go. Is it that one? That's gone.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Right, I think now that's it, isn't it? Depends how many he's got left back in that place, doesn't it? Well, what we need to do is hit big units. 13 out of 56, are they going to come back? Light skirmisher, 15 out of 56. There's a chance any of these can come back. I'm afraid 20 out of 56. Definitely have to take that one out. These 16 out of 56. There's a chance. They're already being hit. Those 5. I think we're okay with the 5. That's 20, wasn't it? Oh no, 2. Oh, forget the 2. 15 maybe. Yep. Okay, he's probably still got something in there, and that's what's causing us the problem now. Anything big over here? Well, he's already being hit, isn't he? So I think that's it really for certainly for his main attack. What's he got over there? 1. Over there he's got 1.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Oh well,
This is a
sorry,
shameful
can't do anything
display.
about it. I think that's it. I think what's going to happen now is we're going to take everything out there, unless he's got a unit in there that he's kept back, which is possible, of course. Looking around though, can't see anything right now. And if I look on the number that are left, there are only 56 men left. As his men rout, that number gets less and less and less, unless he's counting those as routers. And well, we'll know that soon because that number will go down. Because 56 is a number of, as we know, a complete unit. Yeah, it's looking like he might have held back 1 unit. Of course, we've got no onagers left now. Such a shame. And we've done 47 minutes and 49 seconds left. Sorry, I was going to say we've done that number, but we haven't, have we? So, right, okay. So all we can do is just go charging in to that fortification with what we've got left. Hopefully we've got some archers that will be able to still have some missile weapons enough to be able to take out towers. I've got 47 there, 41 there. Neither of them can fire, I'm afraid. Horse archers, he's got a few. He's got a few. Not enough to take out towers, I'm afraid, which means that we're simply just going to have to go charging into the middle of that fortress, which is not going to be any fun to watch, really. But that's all that it is. It's waiting for these guys to disappear from the field and then get the forces together again and then go in and attack that fortress wherever the main body of his men might be. He could always have them hidden in these woods. He could have them anywhere. You could have them in a sort of gateway area here, just sort of defending this way in. There could be a multiple of different places where he's hiding inside there. So, but we need to find out, and we will. He's probably got them right in the middle when I've got to go through 2 lots of these towers in order to get to him. So, which is a bit of a damn pain, isn't it? But okay, is that still 56? Yeah, it is. So he's definitely got a 56-man unit that he's held back, isn't it? And of course, that unit there is going to be his general. So, okay, back in a second, folks, when we're cleared it. Well, he seems to be being incredibly accommodating. I've sent what few archers I've got to shoot at him. He was in that gateway place there. So I think really, if I was going to send my general in against him, I don't know where my general's gone now. Perhaps we should just sort of separate out and take him from different sides at once. Might make most sense, mightn't it, really? Yeah. Tell you what, my spearmen seemed to survive very well, didn't they? Oh, he's still... Why aren't we moving backwards from there? Okay, is he outside his defensive zone? Yes, he is. I tried shooting at him with what I got left, but I mean, in fact, I think they've used up. It's only him actually. There's only 3 of them. It wasn't even worth me doing anything with them. So right, at some point, what's going to happen is he is going to be completely surrounded by my men, and so I'm going to be able to charge him. What I want to do is engage him with my spears first in the centre, like so, and then once I've done that, I want to charge him with horse from the flanks. Okay, there, and is that a decent enough unit? 14? That'll do, won't it? Right, okay. I'd like to have brought my general in to help as well. I was bringing them up, I don't know where they've gone. Where's the general? I don't know where he is. But that ought to be enough anyway to finish him off, shouldn't it, really? What have we got now? Numbers. It's going to show me? Come on, behave. Well, he seems to have gone straight through him. How strange. I don't quite understand that. Anyway, the end battle is about to come up, I'm certain of that. And I don't know how many he's got left. He's flashing. Can't have more than about 30 left, can he? Which show me? 27. Oh, I wasn't far off, was I? Anyway, almost over. I'll bring you back on when it shows us the results. Back in a second, folks. Well, before we get back onto the campaign map, I thought I'd show you this. They're the troops I sent in, the small numbers of troops in the first place. They're the ones that are started on the battlefield, I would say. Don't know how many of those survived, but I think I can recruit more of those. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, 644 deployed, 229 losses. I think that's pretty bad, because half of 644 is 322. We're not a million miles away from that, are we? But a third is 211, and I'm 229. So it's somewhere above a third of all my men. 1 in 3 of my men is dead. Of course, all of his are gone, and he did have more than me in the first place, but it still doesn't look good, does it? Now, I don't know how it works in terms of percentages, but you can sometimes, maybe it's only when you subjugate. Oh dear, do I end up subjugating? I'm really not too sure that's a good idea. But he's only got 1 army in here, remember, so maybe subjugation is something I have to do. I really don't know, but I think if I subjugate, I replenish my units by a certain number, so maybe this is the time to go for subjugation again and hope for good luck on it. Subjugation would give me sometimes about, I don't know, 10-15% replenishment, So I don't know what that means. Replenishment of each individual unit. You see, 10% on that would be 64.5, wouldn't it? 15% would be 90 odd. I mean, it'd be like 100 men out of 229. So I mean, 100 men out of 229? Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? It halves my losses and brings me down to 1/6 casualties. It is tempting, isn't it, to replenish the units if the units aren't totally destroyed. And when I look up there at those original units that I started with, I don't see anything completely red or anything on 0. His are on 0. They're not completely red, but they are on 0. So I just don't know. You know what I mean by 0? You know that top slider where his men are? They're completely empty, except for that general and the 26-man spear unit up there. They're all on 0s, aren't they? If you look at mine, they've got a little bit of red in there, haven't they? Which means that they've survived, but I wonder if, when they're in the red, if they ever come back. In fact, this could be a pretty good test to find that out, really. I wonder if units that are in the red will disappear. And we've got 25, 4, 4 and 2, so we're probably about to see which ones reappear. On the other hand, if I replenish, it'll skew those figures a bit, won't it? 25, 4, 4, 2. I'm going to write that down so I know. 20, 25. Oh no, that's what they've killed, you fool. Oh, that's useless. I'm not writing that down, there's no point. It's I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure anyway it's not that. That's the number they've killed, isn't it? I know, yeah, that's definitely the number they've killed. So it won't tell me the number of men that are left in those units, will it? Right, well, at least the place is ours. I don't know why it's showing Western Roman Empire on there. It's certainly not Western Roman Empire. Right, enemy killed in battle, blah-de-blah. 229, 415 remaining. Yeah, we know about that. Here we go. 9, 10, 3, 3. That's what we've got. Let's write that down. 9, 10, 3, 3. Okay. And we'll see what that one says. I could even look at these. Are there any units? Yeah, I've lost one. I lost 2. That's one of those, and I lost. I'm going to have to write down the ones I've lost because I'd like to replace them. Hunnic mounted. Hunnic mounted warband. Oh dear, I think my pen's going. And what was the other one? It's I think that's just Hunnic bows, isn't it, that one? Hunnic mounted bows. Hunnic mounted bows. Now, interesting thing about this is that those up there had very few men in them, even down to as little as 3 men left in the unit have still survived. Well, he went down to 1 and he went down to, well, 0 is an obvious one, isn't it? 1 isn't, I suppose it's fairly obvious. 2 has survived. So what's the criteria? If you go down to 1 or 0? I don't know, maybe it is. Anyway, let's see what happens there. All his have gone, because they're all down to 0, which is unusual because his generals seem to have survived. Now, here we are. I can sack and raise loads of men. Loads of money. Or I can subjugate, not get any money, and bearing in mind money isn't an issue for me at the moment, I seem to be doing okay for it. I get 11 replenishment of my men. Now, it won't tell me, I don't suppose, how much that replenishment turns out to be. I'd lost about 200. I don't. It's 200. 200 and something. Well, 10% of 200 is only 20. So I'll get 20 men back. Is it really worth doing it for the sake of getting 20 men back? Or is it the replenishment of my entire force of 600? I don't know. Does it tell me anything? 11%? Right, all it says is unit replenishment. So each unit will be replenished by 10%. So a unit of 56 men will get 5.6 back, maybe. A unit of 28 will get 2.8 back. So that's 3 for each of those units. I think now's the time to test it. Because if it's on the total number in the unit, then we should see those units that I noted before, the 9, 10, 3, 3. We should see those go up by around about 3, shouldn't we, each? If I go for that, for subjugate. And I think I'm going to have to. Let's go for the subjugate.
Is there nothing else?
I don't like subjugation because of what happens, you know, because they turn their back on you somehow. But anyway, we'll see. So it is which army? That one?
What do you
No,
want?
it's not an army. Is it that one? He's a long way away, isn't he? Right, here we go. So these are the ones that I said were 9, 10, 3, 3. 9, 10, 3, 3. Well, he's now 7, so he's gained 4. This one's gained 4. That one was 10, he's gained 4. That one was 9, he's gained 4. So they've gained 4. Now each turn they're going to get 4 per turn. So I'm puzzled. So they get 10%, or is it 11%, whatever. So on the numbers, it works out then that that force there, which would normally have 28 men in, you can see on the panel on the left, yeah, has gone up by 4. Now why would it go up by 4? Because 10% of 2.8 is, well, 10% of 28 is 2.8. It goes up 11%, it's what, around about 3? That's all, isn't it? So what is that all about? I just don't get what that's all about. Do we recover 11% of what's lost? So 3 up to 28 would be 25, but that would then only be 2.5% or whatever. There's no way it comes to 4, is there? No way at all. So I'm confused. The general's gone up to 28 as well, which puzzles me even more. Now these forces here, I didn't write down how many they'd lost. That one is on 0, but he's still coming back, and he is Steppe Lancers. So what is this? This 0. I don't quite get how he can be 0. Now I'd lost Hunnic bows, and I'd lost Hunnic mounted warband. Now he's not Hunnic mounted bows. No, they're Steppe Lancers. They are Steppe Lancers. I didn't lose any Steppe Lancers. So what's happened? I've got 18 out of 20. There were 20 in that force. So I have lost the Hunnic bows and the Hunnic mounted warband. Why is he on 0? Oh, it's a 10. Damn, it's a 10, you fool. Right, okay. Well, they've all gained. And they will all gain, even though they're not in... Oh, mind you. They're going to gain, of course, aren't they? Because that's how much they're going to be replenished by. Right, okay. So they're going to be replenished by this amount, which is this. And they've already got the extra from before. Oh, anyway, okay, we're getting there eventually, aren't we? Right, now let's just upgrade this general then, shall we, for his massive achievements in what he's just done. Losing 2 of my units. Yeah, okay. Is he forgiven? I'm not sure. What's this? Ammunition plus 2. Unit experience. I don't know. Do I go up here for integrity and then raiding? Really, I really never know what to do when it comes to army. I really don't. What is it? Morale? I like movement, that's the thing. Missile attack range is the one. Yeah, that's the one I always say I want, isn't it? So I should go down that route, shouldn't I? And I've got to go down both in order to get there. So, oh, I don't know. No, I didn't need that one. I could have gone straight for there. No, I can't. I do need that one. Yep, okay, well let's go down this route here, then down this route here, and then there. It's going to take forever, but I don't know. At least we're doing something useful, aren't we? Okay, well that's it, folks. Thanks very much for watching. I don't know what I'm going to do about these. They can't move. They're kind of stuck up there. This guy now is subjugated to me. So they're going to be paying me something as well in this subjugated group up here. I don't know, until they decide to go against me, when I'll have to come all the way back and attack them again, because they're not going to like me. I know they're not. Okay, thanks again for watching, folks.